Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It'll be a fantastic day. Today, we're going to be playing a game my friend recommended me. It's called Darkness Calls the Raven. And if you want to play it, links down there. Go check it out. But I think this is like a horror game slash romance game. So I don't know. Let's go find out. Content warning. Darkness Calls the Raven contains mature content, is intended for an older audience, and includes but is not limited to the following: elements of horror, so it's a horror game, okay, manipulative behavior, strong language, and alcohol references. Okay, I think I can handle that. All characters and storylines are fictional and do not reflect my own personal views and beliefs. It's sad that this person has to like put all the serious to make sure that we know. Effects such as screen shaking, sudden loud noises, and quick bright scenes changes will be common throughout the game. By clicking agree, you acknowledge and understand the above warnings and wish to continue. Gameplay. My goodness, okay. Most choices you make will affect your character, external characters, or the environment in some way. Categories include self-stats, okay, character stats, and relationship stats. Between you and the I can't ever say that word, character, which all contains stats that changes values based on the options you select. Specific stats include companionship, chemistry, romance, happiness, fear, okay, tension, kindness, mischief, loyalty, support and commitment, and trust, reliability and honesty. Meaning the choices you make will affect what characters say and do. Oh, interesting. Quite a few, so you will be notified of any stats changes at the bottom of your screen. If you do not wish to see these notifications, there is a toggle in the... I don't know. You can view stats when the quick menu is visible by pressing C. Okay. Or clicking the stats button on the menu itself. But be reassured, there are no wrong choices here. No premature endings to cut your story short. So sit back and enjoy. I acknowledge and understand the warnings. I am a adult. Please choose your pronouns. She, her. You have chosen correct. Correct. Yes. That was a trick. The no was first. Alright, so let's start. Ever since I was a child, I was told I would see things. Oh, click. Okay. Things no ordinary person would. That day never came. Is that a good thing? And they ridiculed me, no. So, tell me. To where should we regress? I don't know. I'm just here. Prologue. Before the skies cried. This is gonna be pretty in-depth, huh? Kind of poetic, maybe? Probably gonna need to tone down the music, it's pretty loud. Tammy, hey, it's me. I take it you're well prepared? You bet. Why is my font like that? Tammy, great. I'll get it recorded and sent off to the editors ASAP. Why is my font like that? Got it. Tammy, then hopefully something will crop up and we can get that place sold. So just read from the script. Keep it loose, conversational. You know what they want, stuff from the last few days. Oh, and ideally, something I can make a decent story from. Yes, I got it. Just start the recording, Tammy. Gosh, Tammy. Geez, okay, here we go. When you're ready. Sigh. Alright, good to go. As the owner of the Average diner. I work more than your average hours to keep the doors open. Our small 37 road is as peaceful as it is scenic, with the untouched forest hiding us from the main bustle of Shearstone Cavern. So my business is more of a solo endeavor than a team project. We're unable to take one more staff and are limited to our small, ironically average menu. Weekends are no exceptions to this, an average of 2 customers perhaps, and even those tend to come from the Cozy Cabins Motel just across the parking lot. Though it doesn't surprise me that customs is as bad as ours with a name like that. I mean, at least the hardware store opposite sometimes brings new faces. True, it could be worse. I mean, besides the occasional new face, nothing seems to happen in this place. Maybe the odd sleep-deprived traveler mixing up condiments, or a bizarre radio report. Actually, we got those a little too often these days, but I tend to ignore them, purely since we're at the butt end of nowhere. Keep to the script. That's getting... Oh, and I did see a wild deer yesterday, which was the first in a while. Tammy's dined with me. But on a stranger note, the past 2 Saturdays we've had a new customer. He's unfitting to our average type. Always done up and businesslike, orders the same things, sits at the same spot. And each time he arrives, it's exactly 11:30 p.m., half an hour before we close. Honestly, I'm more curious than anything. Maybe I'll have more to tell, that is, if he shows up again. Finally breaking your status of singularity. Sigh. So, if you'd like to visit us, this is the longest little ad ever. Head up from Shearstone Cabin and take stretch 68. I'd be terrible at this. Turning at the first right onto 67, follow that and you can't miss us. So come up and check us out for yourself, including all 5 items we have to offer. Okay, stop recording before you sell pits. So you're kidding. Anyway, I gotta clean this place up before heading home. Speak to you soon. Alright, I'll catch you soon. Oh, and good job, by the way. Thank you. Thanks. And thank you for doing this, Tam. It means a lot. So, hey, no problem at all. Was the least I could do. Honestly, I'm kind of sad to see your diner go. You think your dad would have minded? Like if he knew you were gonna sell it on? I think he'd be proud. I tried giving it to others in the family. Nah, he's dead anyway. I think he'd be proud? I think he would be proud. In his own way, at least. That's a nice way to think about it. Yeah, it keeps me optimistic. Right, I gotta go. Catch you soon. Alright then. See you around. Bye. So was I just making a ad for my diner to sell it? Because it didn't really sound like it was a good place to buy. The third encounter. Third encounter. Okay. Oh, space? No? Okay. Chapter 1. A few days later. I don't see anything. Oh, radio. And a warning to all folks around Shearstone Caverns. Reports of drunken late night residents, stolen belongings, and damaged property. So stay safe out there. Furthermore, a strict notice has been enforced to keep a 5-mile distance from Wilter's estate, located off the 63 stretch. The reasons are currently unknown. Well, at least it won't be too difficult to avoid. That family's driveway surpasses 5 miles on its own. Ha ha ha. Aha, of course, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's just blah 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 blah. Okay, this is my diner. The average diner. The bickering of the radio slowly fades into the background of the diner. It's not usually this noticeable, but with the lack of customs at this time of night, customers, I think that's supposed to be customers, I once again find myself short of anything to do. 11:30. Is the mysterious man gonna walk in? I looked for any odd jobs around the diner to fill time. There's a noticeable shift in ambience as I take a seat in my favorite booth. A dampness from the evening rain hangs in the air, the type that sticks to your clothes after the late shift, paired with the constant buzz of a neon signs, enough to give anyone a headache. At least the music is good, and to top it all that, I hate jazz. I should just leave this place ASAP, forget the money. I don't know. I've always loved jazz. No, it's okay. I think. Hard to tell since that's the only music we have in the diner. 10 more minutes pass. The commentary from the radio starts to hum in the back of my mind, just like the unpleasant musk of this place. I really hate this diner, huh? I begin to feel uneasy about the warnings and strange report. Absolutely fabulous, because who mulls over mulling thoughts? Tired, I want to go home. A sense of accomplishment, finally moving forward in my life. I'm hardcore. I'm finally moving forward in my life. Positive thinking. Well, one thing is for sure. It's eerily quiet for a Saturday. A car pulls up outside the diner. His spot. Ooh. He's later than his previous visits. I wonder why. I let out a small sigh and began folding napkins in an attempt to look busy. The door swings open. Headlights outlining the silhouette of a man. I get hit with a wave of elements stirring outside, retreating as quickly as they came with a slam of the door. His footsteps sound out, determined yet strangely slow as they make their way towards the counter. I hear a slight mumble as he squints at the menu. That voice, I remember it clearly. It has a way of cutting through the stagnancy of this place, always snapping me back into the moment. Not the best font to read. There's a wisdom to it, not from age, but from experience. Reflective yet bittersweet. Easy to settle into, especially when the conversation starts to flow. Though the things he says can be questionable at times. Okay. Evening. You look busy. Man, I wish there was voice acting in this. He gestures towards the roughly folded napkins leaning back on the countertop. I continue busying myself as he proceeds in some light conversation. You'd better be watching that door more often, or get a coworker at least. Talk of some strange going-ons just up the road. Strange going-ons? As far as strange goes, he's doing a pretty decent job. The man moves off the counter. Not what I expected. Tell him he's the stranger and stare at him. Throw some napkins at him? What would I do in this? Okay. I mean, I guess I would mind my own business? Maybe? Or stare at him. Because he does look weird with the hair. I would stare at him. I stare. I'd met him before, but this time I just stare. The man's eyes dart from side to side, avoiding my own. Oh my god. Okay, it is you I've seen working here before, right? Not just me imagining things? Yeah, I work here every day. That's me. I work here every day. Then why stare in such into felt like it when you have a job in... I was looking at your hair, dude. I was wondering how you dyed it that way. Okay, you'll understand. Sometimes you just zone out and don't pay attention to what your face is doing. That is true. Well, if that's the case, I understand. I can anticipate the silence that will follow. Luckily, he starts speaking again. Aha, anyway. The tone of his voice shifts as he continues. It feels warmer, more like a proper greeting this time. Last week feels like yesterday, no? He offers a warm smile and drags a chair to sit by my table. My usual please, if I'm not too late. Sure thing. I get out of my tattered order pad and write. His usual would be extra cheesy cheeseburger. Hangover hash browns, extra large. He needs tomato soup, side of peas. I'm guessing he's a cheeseburger guy. I get up, ready to make my way towards the kitchen. Wait, one more thing. Could you come here for a second? Oh sure, you want a drink with that? I get my pad out, not exactly focusing on the order. I go back to my thoughts on this place. What a crap hole. Deep in thought, I fail to notice the grin this man is giving me until I look up. Come closer. No, thank you. Nope. Nope. What? Come here. No, I'm headed to the kitchen, thank you. Panic and make up something to say. Tiredness gets the better of me. I move closer, avert my gaze, tell him he's a weirdo. I would probably be like, no thank you. I'm going to the kitchen to make you food like you wanted me to. So there. No, I'm good, thanks. Gotta get the order in. He looks disappointed. Or confused. He's not easy to read. I don't have my glasses on, so can't read your name tag from here. Why don't you just ask me my name? Can I ask your name then? Oh, sure thing. I tell him my name. Oh. Well, I would say my name was Dweeb. I like that. Well, Dweeb, you can call me Raven. Raven. The man called Raven slowly retreats back to his seat. Interesting name. I never heard that name before. Isn't that a bird? Interesting name. Well, that's a pretty unique name. Raven. Yep, I guess it is. Okay, that face. Are you okay? Are you constipated? Yes. Raven is my family name. Let's just say, not every family is perfect. Oof, okay. There is a notable pause. Since I don't really know him, I probably shouldn't ask anything else. Yeah, let's just avoid that. Well, as interesting as this is, I leave for the kitchen, placing the first and last order of the night. Yeah, just kind of avoid that. I tear out the order sheet and shove it on the side as I begin to prepare the burger. A true American staple. Of course, I am going to say we make the best. But that'd be a lie if I ever told one. After a short wait and quick assembly of the burger, I dish up and head back out. I hope he's in a better mood now. He's gone. Oh, is he gone? He actually is. What? Where'd he go? Sweet. Time to close. Let's not jump to conclusions. Leave his food on the table. That's what I do. Must be in the restroom. Yeah, I would assume. I place his food on the table and head off behind the bar. I continue to wait for him to return. 5 more minutes pass. No sign. I mean, it couldn't hurt to look for him. It's been a while. The food will get cold. We have enough negative reviews as it is. I guess I'll check the restrooms. Better check the restrooms. Where else could he be? I should have looked and see if his car was outside though. I head down the corridor leading towards the back of the diner. It's quite unsettling down here, secretly lit by a couple dim signs depicting the entrance to each restroom. Devoid from the comfort of sound too. It's not just people that don't like coming down here. In front of me are 3 doors, a janitor's closet, the man's and the woman's restroom. Would he be in the janitor's closet? I step closer. Why is this creepy? Each breath I take heavier than the last. I raise an unsteady hand. Why did I pick the janitor's closet? Besides the fact that I don't like this closet. Nothing's... Okay. Well, at least Raven isn't in here. That... Okay. So, let's go to man's... I open the door to the man's restroom. If he's not in here, then maybe I should be concerned. The lights are off. Why are the lights off? I'm concerned. Yeah. I open the door to the woman's restroom, very much not expecting Raven to be there. He's weird enough as he is. Doesn't need any more quirks, in my opinion. To my relief, the lights are not on. Being automatic, they would turn on if someone moved in there. See if his car's outside. We close in 5. I'm not waiting around any longer. Let me check it, see if his car. If not, I can close up. I head outside into the parking lot. Did he just leave without eating? His car is still here. As I look closer, I spot this. Oh, he's in the driver's seat. Okay. Let's go and knock on the thing. Stepping out into the rain, I move closer to the car. Alright, let's knock. Hey, dude, your hamburger. Hey, your food is ready. It's on the table. Ah, I apologize. Thank you. No, I'm gonna go back. I don't need to know what you're doing in there. Without a word, I turn and walk swiftly back. Not my place. Hey, wait. No, you're fine. Here. He has handed me cash for the meal. And a little extra. I gladly take it. I didn't mean to disappear at the wrong point. No, it's fine. It's been a long day for us both, I can tell. That's for sure. Time passes as I begin to pack up for the night. Wondering, too, and from the kitchen to gather my things. Raven seems to be minding his own business, buried in some kind of autobiography. Storm is getting worse. It's probably best if I leave now rather than later. Even the radio can't keep up. You off now too? Yes, why not? I'll leave. Yeah, I'll head off now. You're right, best to leave while we still can. Sensible. Tell me what direction you're headed. I can accompany you if you like. I wouldn't want him to. I'd be like, no, fine. You go and make your way home. Ah! We both bolt to the front of the diner. The rain pounds at the windows, obscuring 3 figures and a dog outside. A truck screeches past us and escapes the parking lot. Oh. What? Crap. My truck. What? What happened? I don't know. We both shot outside just in time to see the blurred taillight of my truck disappearing into the... It got stolen? It was gone. I guess I'm gonna have to accept a ride from him anyway. Bastards. They punctured my tire. Oh. So I can't accept a ride from him either. Whoever stole my truck probably went for Raven's car first. Couldn't break in, then took my old truck instead. Darn it. Darn it all. Well, we're not going anywhere now. You got any suggestions? Okay, the diner is the safest place. Retreat back. It's raining, so I would not suggest walking yet. We could check the hardware store. I don't have a truck. How would I drive it home? I'll fix this car, and then we will have to let me drive it home. What? What? We're doomed. I mean, in my opinion, I would be like, I don't know. What do you want to do? It's whatever you decide, but okay. I wouldn't say F this and just let him decide. But I would, actually. I'm not good at making decisions. I'm one of those people that's like, whatever you want to do. What do you want to eat? I don't know. Whatever you want to eat. Okay. You decide. I hold my tongue and wait for Raven to do something. Looking at the options we have here. Counting on the hardware store being open tomorrow, we can wait out the storm in the Of course he'd mentioned a motel. I can get my car fixed and I can leave. And me? Just so you know, taxis don't come this far out. Police, you can call in your stolen vehicle and request transfer. There isn't much else I can do right now. So I agree. Alright, fine, let's go. We ran across the parking lot, Raven using the autobiography as an absorbent umbrella, a questionable method. To our surprise, the reception door is open. I go to close it as soon as we enter. I've got it, don't worry. Oh. It seems he has good etiquette. Either that or he thinks I'm incapable of closing a door. Okay, the surrounding walls are damp, accompanied by a smell I can't quite describe, probably mold. Something about this motel is different from the diner. You never quite feel alone, and I could never find a reason why, until tonight. I obtained the ending? Was that my ending? I don't... Chapter 2. Oh, the comfort of a companion. Let's do this. Thank you all for playing. Oh, that was only chapter 1. That was... Really? I am very interested to see where this story goes, actually. Set the mood. What does that mean? What would you like? Jazz? Please, no more jazz. Just rain, me and my own thoughts. Just the rain, me and my own thoughts. What does this do? I don't know. I wonder how many endings the demo has. You know? A game by Raven Knights. It's very interesting. I liked it. It wasn't as creepy as I thought it might be, but that's just the first chapter. I wonder how many chapters there'll be. I'm actually curious about this game. I am going to play chapter 2, probably. And actually, I might play this and see if I can get any other ending. I wonder how many endings there are. Google Fonts. Mansava is my font. Having never before played or heard of a visual novel, I played a few when I was younger, but this is like the first visual novel I played in a long time. Don't go, I'm still reading you. Alright, made with, the program contains free software. Oh, dude. Is that it? Is it just gonna rain now? Oh, you have to click it. Okay. I like the little mouse as a hand. Right. What now? What? Wait. What happened? Oh, it's saved. Wait, no. I don't know where I'm at. I thought that was the end of it. I'll just wait for him. I resume my duties in the diner. I do a bit of cleaning, mop the floor, tidy the counter. Even though there isn't much on it because I'm selling the place. It feels like time flies by. We must be in the early hours of Sunday by now. I take a look at my watch. It's been 10 minutes. I finally see Raven as he re-enters the diner from outside. He seems to be clutching onto a book. It looks soaked by the rain, though he doesn't seem bothered about it. Sitting back at the table, Raven acknowledges the meal with a nod. Oh, this is... instead of going to search for him, I actually just stayed and waited for him. Okay, go back over. I have about as much care for this man as he does his book. I'll stay behind the bar. So, if it was me, I would probably stay behind the bar. Unless I'm friends with him, then I'd go and be like talking to him. So I don't think I'm that friendly. Oh no, stop. That scares me. Okay, we both okay. This is when the the truck gets taken away. My truck, oh no. Whatever will I do? Okay, I'll just do one more ending. We both shot outside just in time to see the blurred twilights of my truck. It was gone. And he broke his car. My bastards, my tires. Whoever stole my truck. Darn it. Okay. Well, we're not going anywhere now. I would probably suggest going back into the diner. Well, the diner is the safest place right now. I'm going back in. As for you, I don't know. There's a motel if you want to stay till the morning. Yeah, that's probably the best option. Surely you're better off in the motel too. Unless Cozy Cavern isn't exactly living up to its name. Yep, you could say that. I admit it's not that bad. Unfortunately, it looks like I have no other options but to stay there for the night. Unless I want to sleep on a table. I'm guessing you know the owner. Maybe we'll get a discount. Yeah, sure. I hope so. Since this place hasn't sold yet, I don't have much to get by with. Although the guy's kind of tight, so don't get your hopes up. So, either way, I'm going to the motel. I got it. Okay. We're doomed. I'll fix his car. I tell you what, let me fix the car. What? You're not touching my car. You own a diner, not a garage. Hey, don't be snappy with me. He's right. I don't know what I'm doing. True. No, I know what I'm talking about. No, I know what I'm talking about. Hey, I can be pretty handy, you know. The rip is in the sidewall of the tire. Luckily hasn't affected the connection of the rim, so just a patch job should do. Impressive. Well. Didn't expect that. Fine. And your payment will be? What do you mean? There's a catch. No, always is. Yeah, you let me drive it home. Well, my plan was to use, you'd have to let me drive it home. My handiwork isn't free. Ha. Seriously? And what? I wait here? No, that's pointless. I didn't say I was stealing your car. Look, I doubt you'd want a stranger and me of all people to know where you live. Okay, but why does he have to say it like that? Anyway, that's not a plan. We need to think of something reliable if we want to leave tonight. You just want to get me at the motel. That is if I want to leave tonight. You own that place. You can just stay there, then call in the stolen vehicle when the roads are... the police will help you out. Maybe policing where he's from is different. I know if I call the cops, they will take at least a couple days to sort it out. The only problem with being in the middle of nowhere... I could ask Tammy for a ride, though. It's too dangerous in the weather to be driving alone. Maybe I should feel bad for Raven during driving home in this. I do feel bad for him. I wouldn't let him. I'd actually be like, do you want to sleep in the diner? Why not? I'll get home. We could check the hardware. Panic. I guess, no. Let's go walking. I know we agreed to the motel was the best idea, but I don't want to stay here in this dump any longer than I have to. No offense, but I'm not sticking around. Gonna walk it out. See you Saturday, I guess. Enjoy the burger. And with that, I pass Raven, making my way towards the road. Wait, what? Raven grabs my arm before I can get any farther. You'd have to be crazy. I'm not letting you. You can't walk home in this kind of storm. He sounds genuinely concerned. It's not like him to stutter either. Before I can continue, Raven quickly moves to stop me. It'll be fine. I've got an umbrella. I knew an umbrella would be a waste of time, but I just needed to get home. Why would he care anyways? Raven still holds my arm, his eyes unmoving from my own. I shiver, but not from the rain. I liked it. I hate it. I feel nothing. What? What? Okay. Wait, I like it? Like, do I like him being concerned about me? Or his gaze? I don't know what's happening. And my computer just went black for a moment. Is everything okay? Let me check the recording. Okay, everything's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna say I like it. I don't know if I should. I don't question my feelings. I like it. He noticed that I didn't flinch. He's blushing. Maybe I should have. Raven gently releases my arm. Thank you. Okay. I wouldn't want to see you walk home in this. And now he's blushing really hard. Okay. I guess we need to stop by. Let's check the hardware store. We can check the hardware stores over there. See if there's anything we can use to fix the tire. Raven looks over his shoulder at the unlit garage opposite of the diner. Look, a bit closed, don't you think? Break in. You want to break in? The cops aren't here. Let's break in. Yeah, no bother, we can just break in. What? You've been acting different since the last I saw you. To my surprise, Raven seems to be considering my decision. I knew he would. He doesn't strike me. I'm joking. Funny, aren't I? Sure. Good job, you said. I was genuinely considering your advice. I'll, about... Attempt it. Let's do it. I know I just told you I was joking, but I just can't help myself. I take a moment and look around for anything that could break... What, you got a plan? Yes, we break in. What? You just said you were joking around, and what? You mean it this time? Yep, totally sure on this one. Alright, let's head over. We run through the rain towards the hardware store. I can see two large chains tightly wrapped around the handles of the shutters, accompanied by not one, but two locks. Overly protective for where we are, if you ask me, said the lady who just got her truck stolen. I hate this, that he's right. Anyways, how can we break these? Raven takes a closer look at the chains before breaking away. We can't. I'm sure we can. No, we can't. Have you thought this through? No, no. Have you thought this through? And stop cutting me off. Now give me some optimism here. Ahem, sure, but I'm still going to let you know. It'd be less suspicious to steal, especially things we don't need. What? Breaking into the store to use some tools and parts, then returning everything? There's a motel, garage, and a diner here. I'm sure as owners, you all know one another. We do. So your truck gets stolen. I'm sure they will hear about that soon enough. And when they find the hardware store has been broken in, with all the items carefully returned, need I say more? But I think they'd understand. I moved closer to the shutter and I outstretched my hand to touch the chains. Don't. Just don't touch anything, Dweeb. I can touch what I like. Touch, 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 touch. Why? I don't get it. Stop telling me off. I was going to get an idea on how hefty it was. Unless you got a bolt cutter in that janitor's closet of yours, I don't think we're getting in. Okay, Mr. Negative Nancy. Come on, let's go back. Already drenched from the rain, we take a woeful glance at one another. Dude. Okay. I guess we need to stop by the... Okay. We're doomed! Doomed! Yes? I think this is it. I think we're done for. We're doomed! I've never experienced this misfortune in my life. Hey, trust me, it will be fine. My truck... Don't you understand? How can I leave now? There are always options. I'll think of something. Oh, he's actually being nice. Okay. Worst case, we will have to wait out the storm. Well, I probably didn't help. I guess you need to stop. I've already did that one, so I'm like, I guess we need to go to the motel then. I agree. It's our best bet right now. We can deal with this in the morning. He just wanted me in the motel. This seemed like the safest plan. Since we are both already embraced the rain during our trip to the hardware store, we slowly make our way over to the motel. I didn't have anything with me since most of my belongings are kept in my truck. Raven, on the other hand, is carrying his, and now very wet, book. To our surprise, the reception door is open. I go to close it as soon as we enter. Ah! I've got it, don't worry. Oh, it seems like he has good etiquette. Either that or he thinks I'm incapable of closing a door. Alright, and I bet you this is all the same. The surrounding walls are damp. Yeah, they're damp and they smell like mold. The motel is different. I'm always being watched. I never be alone. I don't know the reason why until now. And then it ends. It says ends on a cliffhanger. Alright, so I guess I gotta wait to chapter 2 now. This is such a fun game. I liked it. Darkness Calls the Raven. Demo. Okay, so the story is, in the storm of the century, 1988, you encounter a strange man at your family's diner. You know little about him, who he is, what he does, or where he came from. Soon, an unwelcome break-in your Saturday routine will draw you closer to him, whether you like it or not. Yet, in these forgotten woods of California, the storm is just the beginning. The latest reports may cast a greater shadow than the thunderclouds above. Whether you pursue these reports, unravel the truth about who he really is, or have fun with the little secrets I have programmed in, it is up to you. In the end, you will have to decide what frightens you more, finding the truth behind the reports, or letting yourself fall for someone perhaps you were never meant to trust. Dun dun dun! I like that. That was cute. Alright guys, so that was called Darkness Calls the Raven, Chapter 1. If you want to see me play Chapter 2, let me know in the comments below. And if you're new, please like, subscribe, ring the bell for notification. Thank you all so much for watching. You have a good day, or night. Bye-bye.